I'm Jessica. Thank you so much for joining me for today's workout. We will be doing a combination of a standing and seated workout today, targeting the whole entire body. So muscle groups from the top to the bottom. As well, we will be incorporating some stability and balance training using one weight on a side of the body at a time. So not just working on balance from the feet, although we will be including that as well. You need your chair today. You also need one dumbbell, anywhere from no weights at all, 1 pound, up to maybe 8-10 pounds. Get set up, click subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll get right on into the warm-up. Okay, let's get this body warmed up and then we'll get on into the workout. Just give me some nice, easy kicks here to the front and lightly swing those arms. Watch out for the chair. I mentioned at the introduction of this video that we will be working on stability. Some of that will be coming on foot and ankle balance exercises. So you do have your chair here today. One, if you want to put the dumbbell down, and two, also just to support you through some of those balance exercises. Take it to a march, roll those wrists here. We're gonna start getting this blood pumping through the body, getting oxygen to the muscles, picking up the heart rate. Roll those wrists the other direction here. Great job. And we're gonna tap out to the side, reach those arms up. You can give yourself a little bit of space away from the chair if you need to, or you can always come behind it if you need more room. Option here, one hand to the chair as you warm up. Get ready to work those muscles. Working using unilateral, so one side of the body at a time, really recruits a lot of core strength and stability. We will be working on those feet as well. Reach it across, step that leg out opposite of that reaching movement. Great job here. I really want you to stretch and open the back. Take a few more of these. Heart rate should be coming up slow and steady, nothing too crazy. Make sure those abs are pulled in. We want them working all day today. Whew. Great job. Take yourself over to one side of the chair. We're gonna tap one foot back and step it forward. On this tap back, work the heel towards the back of the floor behind you. Send a little bit of body weight forward to stretch into the calves. So, working on core stability, working on foot and ankle strength and stability today. I want everything really nice and warm so that you are comfortable and safe and able to keep good form throughout these movements. To the ball of the foot back here, stretch the foot. That being said though, even though we warm up, sometimes exercises are just not a good fit for our bodies in general or on certain days. The body can be different from day to day too, so please skip anything that doesn't work for you or feel safe in your body. Modify anything, you can substitute anything, and everything I have for you here today is just a suggestion. Take it back forward, couple shoulder rolls here. Other direction, step it wide, hands to the hips, shoulders stay down as we take the ears over, just working through the neck. One more set here. And then take it to look over the shoulders. Keep those shoulders down. Keep them pulled back just a little bit here. One more set. And then we'll roll it down, half circles here at the bottom. Pull those core muscles up and in. And we will get into our first exercise here. Give the body a little wiggle. Make sure everything is ready to go. We are going to take this dumbbell On the right side of your chair, into the right hand, give yourself a little bit of space from the chair here. As always, fingertips can come and support yourself if you want just a little bit of help with that balance. Left hip reaches for the chair, so nice little stretch here. Pull it back to the center. Right arm drops down, using the core to bring the body back up. So both of these side muscles here in the hips and the core, the obliques. We're gonna take it nice and slow today. This is total body strength, so we're not really looking for a whole lot of cardio here. Halfway there, we're only gonna do each set of exercises once on each side of the body, so this shouldn't be too long of a workout. Very good. Make sure that you are using those core muscles here, pulling the front of the core up and in as we work. We have 2 more sets here. Last one. Take that hip to the chair, body stays centered otherwise. And to the right side. Our next exercise here, we're gonna take those ankles right underneath the knees, which are also right in line with the hips. Second and third toes pointed forward. I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see what I've got going. I want you looking down at the floor. Bend those knees, send those hips back. Single arm row with the right arm. Push those hips back forward to stand up. So I don't want you to lift the shoulders and the body. So practice that a few times here. Keep the movement small. Hips go back, bend those knees, row, push those hips forward to stand back up. Squeeze the booty, this extra booty work in here. And from there, we'll just add in a bicep curl. Send those hips back, stabilize there, row, forward, and curl. Great job. Keep squeezing through the booty here. Keep those core muscles tight. Really plant those feet into the floor here. Feel that connection. Imagine pushing from the feet and the legs up off of that floor to bring those hips back forward. This is a great exercise for the booty. We need it to support the low back. We need it nice and strong. And it's a great way to increase that muscle group strength without squats or lunges. This is a good deal more comfortable if you have good form here. Row, send it forward. Bicep curl, we have just a few more. Keep those knees over the ankles. Row, up, and curl. You are doing wonderful. Core nice and tight. Make sure you're looking down at the floor, or if you are formed with me, you're gonna be looking at the seat of the chair. Use those legs here. Do not use the low back and the upper body to bring yourself up. Great job. Let's take one more here. Send those hips back, row, send those hips forward and curl. Beautiful. We're gonna take a calf raise to a front lift here. If you need to put the weight down, if it's too much for your balance, you just set it to the seat of the chair for that modification. Here we go. Same placement in the feet, ankles, knees, right under the hips. Calf raise, slow, lower it down, out to the side. We're gonna be alternating here. Up on the toes, well, up on the balls of the feet, raise to the front, to the balls of the feet. Focus on that ankle stability on the way up and on the way down. Side, good, raise, front. Slow and steady, really tighten up the core here. Raise to the side. You don't have to come up as high. Like I said, you can skip the weight if it's just too much, or you can take fingertips to the chair. Great job. Really focus on using those core muscles here, keeping this body lined up to the center. We have 2 more. Good. I went a little fast on that one. If I was gonna nitpick myself, I'd say don't rush through it. Let those feet and ankles get nice and strong here. And then we'll come into that front raise. Wonderful job. We're going to lower ourselves down. We're gonna take this right leg, tap it out, elbow pulls up, tricep kick back, out, kick back. Now, the movement here, the exercise in the legs, is not really for your working leg. It's sending this leg out, making this left leg work a little bit harder to keep you balanced. Obviously, we have the tricep working in here as well. It's the same form as before, hips back, soft knees, looking down at the ground. Tap that leg out, extend. If this is too much, you come a little bit higher. Great job. Keep those shoulders out of the ears. When we're working with one weight, form can get a little funny in the body. Shoulders are level, hips are level. Beautiful. Hang on here, you've got this. Let's take 2 more. Left leg is working, left leg is doing all of the work, supporting the body weight. Last one here. Beautiful job. Bring it on up. Give those ankles a little wiggle if they need it. We're gonna go ahead here and take the right leg back. We're gonna take it to a lift, and then we're going to knee drive here. You have the option to use the weight or to set it down. So I'll show you with the weight first. You give it a try. If it's not right for you, just go ahead and drop that weight to the chair. It's just a little bit of bonus shoulder work. So stand up nice and tall. Step the right leg out, just a little bit off of the body. Lift and crunch. Lift, crunch. Very good here. Now, I did mention if it's too much work in the shoulder, you have the option to set that weight down. Lift, crunch. I don't want you to lift this leg so high that you start rolling into overarching that low back. So keep it low and instead focus on really squeezing all of those muscles through the back of the leg. Good. On this crunch, tuck those core muscles up and in. Beautiful job here. Nice long line through the body. We have a few more, and that's it for this side. Well, that's it for this side with our standing exercises. Hang in here with me. Lift and crunch. Beautiful job. Take this weight back to the right hand if you set it down. Have a seat here in the chair. Few seated exercises. And we'll repeat everything over to the left side. Come back to the seat. Cool down. You're just about halfway there. Reach this right arm all the way up. Bicep near the ear. Drop that hand. Press it up. Tighten the core here. Chin is not pushing forward. Stomach, belly button not pushing forward. Everything is tucked back. Nice neutral spine here, really important. Halfway there with this exercise. You have just a bit more to go. Good, core tight to keep that body balanced. 2 more. Last one. Make sure that you are breathing. Take it to the front, and we're gonna wrap these hands around the weight, and I want you pushing those hands together over that hand grip on the dumbbell. Take it out and in. Tighten the core. You should feel work in the core, shoulders, and high up in the chest as you extend out. Push those hands together. Very good. Breathe here. Spine nice and tall. Push that chin back just a little bit. Last 2. Don't rush through them. Beautiful job. All right, take it back to the right hand. Last exercise, and then we repeat everything. Scoot those hips forward. Sit up nice and tall, shoulders out of the ears. Imagine picture perfect posture, and then mimic that. Lean it back so that the shoulders hit the back of your chair. Right arm comes out, press it up, and release. Very good. Neutral through the neck. No pain in there. You're using the core to support the low back. So we're not arching the back up, and we're not letting it sag down towards the seat. Press this arm using some of these chest muscles. Core nice and tight. You have your other arm if you want to use it for a little bit of balance. Last 2 here, you've got this. Don't let that elbow come really far down. Maybe a bonus one here. Take it all the way down. Bring yourself back up. Beautiful job. Let's head over to the left side. I'll say that you're just a little bit more than halfway there because you're familiar with the exercises. So this left side should go a little bit easier. Step it on over. Good. Right side, close to the chair now. You're gonna dip the hip so we're not leaning the whole body, just the hip towards the chair, back to the center, tighten the core, and lower, using the abs on both of these movements. Beautiful job here. If you need more work, bigger movement, or a slower movement, if you need less work, make it just a little bit smaller, but maybe not faster. Great. Soft bend in the knees here. Don't lock them out. You're just about there. We have 2 more. Really focus on feeling the sides of that body work, pulling the front of those core muscles up and in. Beautiful job. All right, same thing as before here. Ankles, knees, hips, all equally spaced, stacked one right above the other. Bend those knees, send those hips back. You're gonna be looking down at the floor. Left arm comes up, push the hips forward. Don't lift the body. Send those hips back forward. Bicep curl, soft bend in those knees. Row and curl. Really feel those legs work here. Feel those heels driving down into the floor. Row, forward, and curl. Let yourself develop leg strength here. You don't have to come down really far. This isn't about a big movement. It's about engaging those muscles in the booty as you push those hips back forward, squeeze them together, and then just hit a little bicep curl. Very good. If you are feeling a ton of work in the low back, that is a sign that you're not really using those booty muscles. You want to make sure that, again, pushing those hips forward. If you need more practice to become comfortable with this movement, that's okay. Maybe just stick with the row and the bicep curl for now. Let's take one more set here. Hips push back, row, push those hips forward, curl. Beautiful job. Feet stay with that same placement all the way up to the balls of the feet. Lower it down. Shoulder raised to the side. Bring it back up. See if you can stabilize for a second. To the front. Balls of the feet. Keep those ankles stable. Oh, my mind wanted to combine those. Out to the side. As you come up, don't let those ankles roll out or roll in. Go slow so that they stay stacked through the whole movement. Good strength there for the feet and the ankles. You're doing a beautiful job. No need to rush through it. We're just alternating the arm, one to the side, one to the front. You have 2 more here. Great job. Hold those core muscles up and in. I caught myself not really engaging from my core as well. Beautiful. Take that arm down. Now, send those hips again. Soften those knees, so bend them forward just slightly. Hips go back. As the hips go back, the body leans forward just a little bit. And again, we're looking down at the floor so that the neck, there's not a little kink in the spine here. Nice neutral spine. Hold that there, and then we'll go ahead, pull this left arm up. Send body weight to the right leg. Tap it out. Left arm goes back. Tap and back. Great job. You don't have to tap big. It's just about sending that a little bit of body weight off to the side so that this right leg really has to rebalance the body through that movement, taking body weight away from the center of the gravity. Modification, just come up higher, or maybe just focus on this tricep kickback. We have a few more here. Shoulders out of the ears, shoulders level, hips level. Wonderful. Hang in here with me. Let's do 2 more. You've got this. I've got this too. I'm talking to myself too here. Bring it up, those legs. Ooh, working. All right. You can face the chair, or if you have enough room behind you, you can just work where you are. Leg lift with that left leg. So step it out just slightly. Lift, keep it low, and then crunch it up and in. Weight is optional. You have your chair here. If you need to take a couple fingertips for balance, I want to make sure that you keep yourself safe. I, of course, want you to develop your balance, but I want you to be safe while you work on it. Option here to put that weight to the seat of your chair or to the floor while you work on leg and core strength here. Don't lift that leg high, rather keep it low. Focus on those muscles through the back of the leg. Tuck and pull those abs in here. You're definitely going to feel this right leg working as well. You've done a wonderful job here today. They should be getting tired. Definitely feel like chair supported and seated workouts get underestimated. Bring it on down. We have plenty of work that we can get done using chairs for support or in a seated posture. Left hand with the weight, bring that bicep up towards the ear, drop the hand, press it up, really focus on the back of this muscle here. Chin stays back, core engaged and pulled in. You have this exercise and 2 more, and then you're all done. We'll cool down and stretch out. Such a great feeling, knowing that you did something good for yourself today. You did something that aligned yourself with your goals and maintaining your health. I'm proud of you. And I'm also honored that you chose to do it with me. I always take that as such a compliment. Great job. Let's take 2 more here. You've got this. I know things are getting tired. Hang in here. Up. Bring it back down. It's so tempting to quit when we get tired. Even if you slow down, Even if you take a modification, try your best to not quit. Of course, if it's your safety involved, yeah, take a break when you need it, but really let yourself be challenged to develop that strength. Hands come over the grip bar on your dumbbell, slide it out and pull it back in. Engage through those chest muscles, through the shoulders, and through the core as you extend and pull back. Breathe. Keep yourself focused. Run through the body. How is the form looking? How does everything feel? Shoulders out of the ears. Neck nice and tall. Belly button pulled in towards the back of your chair. Lightly squeezed. Squeeze those hands together. A lot to remember here. Some of these exercises are really complicated when you really focus on all the little things. Great. But all of those little things add up to big, wonderful results. Take it in, over to the left hand. The last exercise here. So again, imagine that really straight, picture perfect posture, shoulders out of the ears, neck tall, chin back, core tight, and then just wiggle those hips forward a little bit and then take that straight back. You're gonna feel those abs working here. I don't want the back sagging and I don't want it overarching, pushing up. Right in line. Press this left arm up, bring it back down. About 90 degrees, so elbow is right off of the shoulder. Press it back up. You have more working here than just your chest and shoulders. You're gonna feel those abs. You're gonna feel some of those neck muscles. We weren't kidding when we said total body today. Hold on here. Good. Keep it slow and controlled. Few more here. I feel this too. My core is tired. I can tell that we have done a good job working on them today. Let's take one more. Last one. Bring it up. Lower it down slow. Bring the body back up one solid piece and then take that weight. Set it under the chair. My goodness. Send those hips back. Stretch those arms out, shoulders out of the ears. Send those pinkies back, stretching those chest muscles open right away. Really common muscle that likes to be tight. And a lot of our daily movements keep it in a shortened position. So if you work at a desk, if you're looking at your phone, even sometimes cooking, you can see we have that forward posture. So we want to stretch them back. Flip those hands over, thumbs back. Drop them down, take them up just a little bit higher, pinkies back. Don't scrunch through the shoulders, keep the shoulders down. Send it forward, thumbs back. Drop it down. Wiggle those fingers down here at the bottom. Start to notice the heart rate settling back down. Breathing slows back to a natural pace. Inhale, take those arms all the way up. Exhale, lean it off to the right. Sweep it out over the floor, all the way up. And then exhale, drop it down. Inhale, take those arms all the way up to the left this time. Exhale, sweep it out over the floor, round that back, push from those feet. Make sure you stay in the chair. Take it back up, inhale, exhale to release. Right arm reaches back, left arm lifts up, switch. Keep the neck right in line with the spine here. Stretching through the shoulders, getting some nice easy movement here. If this doesn't feel good in your body, you come to a range of motion that works for you. Good, let's take one more here, even them out. And then set it on down. Step this left foot out and then just swing that right leg open. Reach on over, take this right arm up, and then reach it overhead, back up, lift the body up, and then slide that right arm down to the side, bring it back up, nice and easy, step it in. If yours looks different than mine, everybody has different levels of flexibility, so don't be hard on yourself. If it looks different, maybe you're better, maybe not quite as big, but that's okay. As long as you are finding nice stretching through the body and through the core, that's all we need. Right leg comes out, left leg opens up, send it forward, left arm up, rotating, nice spiral through the core. Take it overhead, take it back up, lower, left arm down in between the leg, take the right arm back up, and then ease it back down. Step the right leg in, not all the way, leave them wide, and I want them wide enough here that as you push those hips back in the chair and you just rest those hands on the legs, we're not dumping a bunch of body weight, we're just kind of guiding so that the knees don't buckle in. You should have a nice inner thigh stretch here. Good job. Bring it on up, step those feet in, cross this right leg over the left. Woo, I already feel some tightness in there through that booty area where we worked. If you would like, you can guide this leg up a little bit further, hold it into place, lean forward, sit tall before you start turning. So I see a lot of people doing this and they're kind of in this slumped position and they miss the work. So sit here nice and tall. Sometimes right here is just enough. You feel that outer hip stretch. That's all we need. You don't need to force or push yourself into anything aggressive. Breathe and relax here. Little bit of movement. Be aware of your spacing in the chair. So keep the movement small. You can rock forward and back, side to side. This is my favorite. So instead of going for a bigger stretch, I just like to find movement here. The glutes, the glute maximus, is the largest muscle on the body. So really allowing movement through this muscle kind of stretches the whole entire area of it as well. It's one of the muscles that doesn't have kind of a straight pattern. It has a little bit of curve to it. So moving in with that gentle curving motion can lead to a really nice stretch. Drop that on down. Let's take the other side. So bring that left leg up. You can keep it low if that's better for you, or if you'd like a little bit more, keep that leg higher. Hold it on in. Bring the body tall. Could be totally different on this side. This side, for some reason, just isn't as quite tight as the other. So movement here. If it feels good, give that muscle just a chance to be comfortable in the stretch before you start moving. If you are here and you don't feel much of a stretch at all, you can start a little bit of a rotation, taking the body to the left. The sides of the bodies, the right and the left side, can be completely different depending on so many factors. Your movement patterns, if one side is stronger than the other, if you have previous injuries. So definitely treat your right and left side like they could be different, because in actuality they probably are. My left knee, I have a lot more pain in my left knee than I do my right side, so I don't tend to use my left leg as much, even in movements like squats or lunges, it's usually my right side doing most of the work. So that side is a lot stronger, a lot bigger, a lot tighter. So I know that when I am working and training those muscles, I really have to focus on giving that left side extra work to keep them evened out. Great job here. Go ahead and release that. Let's just take some gentle toe taps here, working on the front of these shin muscles as you release the shoulders out of the ears, grow the neck and the spine nice and tall. And we'll take ears to shoulders. Few times here. This was in our warm-up, and it's one of my favorite stretches for the neck. Look out off of each shoulder. Keep tapping those toes. I'm sure they're getting tired, but we want them nice and strong. Do a good job here. Just one more look over the left shoulder, and then relax those feet. Roll this head. Half circles down here at the bottom. You can close your eyes and relax for just a second. You have done a wonderful job here today. Bring it all the way up. Good deep breath in, and then just let it all go. Thank you so much for joining me for this workout. I hope it was challenging enough, but you felt safe and comfortable with these moves. I'm always open to suggestions, so if you have ideas that you would like to see incorporated into these workouts, let me know in the comments. While you're there, click the subscribe button if you haven't already. If you have subscribed, thank you so much. Like I said during the workout, I am honored anytime somebody chooses one of these workouts and chooses me to lead them through something that aligns with their health and fitness goals. So thank you so much for choosing me. Thank you so much for the support and the subscribing and the comments and the likes. It really makes my day. So until I see you guys again, take good care of yourselves, and I will have another workout for you very soon. Thanks for watching.